All right, welcome back to Coast Live. So while many athletes excel in their respective sports, their post-game performances can often leave something to be desired, if you catch my drift there. Our next guest specializes in coaching athletes, students, and professionals in the art of public speaking. Here to share some of his best advice is my friend, Dr. Yardan Shabazz from the Pro Associates. Doc, welcome to Coast Live, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Happy to be here.
Let's start off with just lay it out. Why is it important for athletes specifically to be able to communicate well on camera?
This is the best time to cash in on your name, which is your brand. Remember the NIL policy that was just passed last year. Name, image, and likeness. Show producers and ad executives love articulate athletes. They have talent scouts who are literally watching your post-game interviews.
All right, so speaking of that, who's an example of an athlete who communicates really well on camera?
Hubert Davis.
Hubert Davis.
In
the news recently.
He was just on television for the Final Four game.
Yep.
He made it to the final. But how many people remember that he got his start on television because a talent scout watched one of his post-game interviews?
Right.
That's how he started.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. All right, this is kind of an ugly question. What about someone who's not quite as good at communicating on camera?
There are many to name.
There are.
We're just going to focus on one.
Okay.
Love him. Ray Lewis. Big fan. He was amazing as an athlete.
I talked to him a few weeks ago on Coast Live about this show that he's in.
He's pretty good. But when you make the transition, you can coast on star power for 1 year.
Yeah.
Before you get yanked because you're not as good, because your effective communication has to be on point at all times.
Yes.
And he just wasn't there.
The skill level is crucial to this whole thing. And so I want to make it, for people who are not star athletes like myself, what is a way that normal people can communicate more effectively, appear more confident, like at a job interview or just like day-to-day conversation?
Fake it. Fake it, man. Just fake it until you make it. No one has to know you're nervous. There's no problem with being nervous. Be nervous.
Yeah.
Just don't show it. For instance, let's cut down on those unnecessary phrases. Let's not show up at an interview and say, hey, I'm really not prepared for this.
Why would you say that?
Why would you say that? Hey, you know what? I'm not comfortable. Just go into that interview.
Yeah.
And if you want to show that you're confident, if you want to at least act like you're confident, let's take out certain phrases like, I think, I guess. I'm feeling, though, in my opinion, I could be a good fit here. Just
the unnecessary qualifiers.
Launch into it.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a good fit for this program.
All right, so let's talk about the Pro Associates and what exactly you do.
I work with students, teachers, and athletes. It's all about professional development. And at the root of it all is public speaking training.
Yeah.
If they're students, they're trying to land jobs in the industry.
Yes.
They need to be able to effectively communicate. If we're talking about teachers, they have to get training, and sometimes veteran teachers have to get a refresher. And then if we're talking about athletes, athletes want to always give a great presentation whenever they're in front of a camera.
Your mouth is your brand when the game ends.
I like that hook.
I stole it from you, but it's so true, and it sums it up in just one convenient sentence. I want to, so you're sitting here, you're telling me all these great tips. You can put your money where your mouth is because you were named Teacher of the Year this year at Indian River High School. Congratulations, that's a huge deal. Can we get a round of applause, please? That's awesome. And you're having a heck of a year because that's not all. Indian River High School's forensics team also won a big title. Can you talk about that?
For the first time ever, we won the region title, the super region title, and the state title in the same year.
That's insane.
It's never been done before.
That's crazy.
I'm blessed with a good group.
Yeah.
It's a good year.
I want to make this personal for a second. And you were my public speaking teacher in high school. I was a senior in high school, and I was a lot thinner and younger looking. But Doc, you taught me everything I know about being able to talk to people, and being able to eloquently put my thoughts to paper and to speak in front of an audience, and that led to me having the podcast and being able to talk on camera. Doc, I owe so much of my personal life and my career to you, and it's not just what I learned in your class, but your support of everything I've done. And in the years since, too, we've maintained a good friendship. So I value you so much as a mentor, sir. And to be able to sit here and talk to you on TV is sublime.
It's no surprise to see you here, though. Not at all. If we remember you from high school, I remember you from that class, we're not shocked to see you sitting here doing this. You were built for this.
You're being so kind. Thank you so much, Doc. I really hope to be able to speak with you again,
thing.
sir. And the Pro Associates, check it out.